Look at my nails. It looks so cute. I'm using 4.5mm crochet hook and Spectrum by Ganga Acrowols. हाथों से बुने खुशियाँ. Here's the draft pattern where we make 2 front panels, 1 back panel and 2 sleeves and the rib across the borders, and if you can see we have 2 pockets that we have attached sewn. That's all. Let's start it. Here the first we are gonna start with our front panel, and I'm keeping my yarn from here and make a quick slip knot and start with foundation chain 51. Remember, we are making our front panel. Here is our 51 foundation chains. Now we create 2 extra chains for double crochet. Insert the hook into the 3rd space and create our first double crochet. Now we are gonna create 4 more double crochet. Double crochet 2, double crochet 3 and double crochet 4, and the last double crochet 5. For mesh spaces we chain up 1 and skip 1 foundation chain and create the double crochet into next space. Now chain up once again and skip the next foundation chain, and here we're gonna make our next double crochet. Once again chain up 1 and skip next foundation chain and insert the hook into next space here and create the double crochet. Now we have 3 gaps, our mesh stitches. Now we make 5 double crochet straight, 3 and 4 and the 5th one. Now chain up 1, skip next space and make a double crochet. Once again chain up 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet into next one, chain up 1 and double crochet once again. And we are gonna repeat the same pattern throughout the row until we reach the end. So we end up our row with mesh pattern, and for the next row chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Now turning the work, yarn over and insert the hook into double crochet stitch of our previous row and create here our first double crochet. Now chain up 1 and yarn over, insert the hook into next stitch and create a double crochet. Now chain up 1 and double crochet once again, and it will look something like this. Now we're gonna make 5 straight double crochet on double crochet stitches. After this, chain up 1 and make the same mesh pattern once again, and this we are going to repeat the same pattern all across the row. For our third row, we are starting with our double crochet row. So we chain up 2 and turning the work and create the 5 straight double crochet. Now chain up 1 for our mesh stitch, and after 3 mesh stitches we gonna create 5 double crochet, and we will repeat the same pattern across the row. In the end, chain up 1 and skip 1 space of chain and insert the hook into next one and create a double crochet. The similar 3 rows look like a square with mesh stitches and straight double crochet stitches, and after 3 rows we will replace the mesh stitches with straight double crochet stitches and double crochet stitches with the mesh stitches, and repeat the same 3 rows with the same pattern. For our next 4th row, chain up 2 and turning the work. We will skip our first stitch and start working with the second space. Insert the hook into second space and create the 5 straight double crochet. Next, chain up 1 for our mesh pattern. We are gonna create 3 mesh stitches by skipping 1 after 1 spaces. Now 5 double crochet on chains and stitches, and we will repeat the same pattern all across the row. If you remember that I skipped 1 space right here, in the end we have only 1 space left, so we insert the hook into this gap and create a double crochet. I've made 52 rows with the same pattern, and I've made 2 front panels, the front panel second and the first. Now I'm starting my back panel, and for my back panel I'm going to start with foundation chain 111, and I already made 111 chains here. We will start with 2 additional chains and make 5 double crochet. I will make 52 rows, and here's the back panel, and let me count the squares, and there are 20 squares in a single row. So I already made 2 front panels and 1 back panel, and now we are going to work on our sleeves part, and this is the space where we will attach our sleeves part on both sides. After measuring the size of my arms to my armpit, I've made 71 chains. To start my double crochet, I made 2 extra chains and start with 5 double crochet and repeat the same pattern on 64 rows. And 14 boxes shape will be made. I'm counting here. And now I'll show you how I create this ribbed part on my sleeves and all over my front panel and back panel, ribbed all around the boundaries. But before the rib part, we attach our front panel and back panel together. I will join the shoulder part through single crochet, and I will work on it only halfway and leave 15 space for my collar. So I pinned the stitch marks on both sides. Here's my stitch marks. Both panels have been attached successfully. Now it's time to attach the sleeves part. And this is how my sleeves looks like. Now it's time to make the collar part. I'm starting with corner and make 15 chains. After chain up 15, start single crochet on the working side. Now insert the hook into next space and make a single crochet. For the single crochet, I will work only on the back loops. And this is how my collar looks like. It's something looks like this after wearing. This is really huge in size and I think I love it, especially the sleeves part. Now moving to the sleeves and body rib part, because for the sleeves we need the narrow and tight edges, and this is how the wide collar look like and the narrow sleeves and border look like. Now move to the pocket. I'm using cotton yarn and 3mm crochet hook, and quick make a slip knot and start with foundation chain 35. Now insert the hook into 6th space and create a double crochet. Now chain up 1 and skip the next chain and insert the hook into 2nd space. Again chain up 1 and repeat the same pattern all across the row. And this is the mesh row and this is how it looks like. Now for the next row, chain up 2 and turning the work. Now skip the chain space and insert the hook into the stitch of double crochet. And I will make total 11 rows of this mesh pattern for my pocket. I've made only one pocket for my jacket, and here I'm going to attach the pocket. On the front part, I've made 2 single crochet into each space and made a single crochet row on both sides. On the second row, we will work on back loops of the stitches. On the third row, I equally pin the stitch mark for the close buttons. This is how I skip the chains and create 3 chains parallel. And the final row ended with single crochet. So this is the final look from front and back. Yeah, that's it. I'm so excited. Let's try it on. This is perfect for me. I made what I really wanted, and I hope you'll be happy with your own creation, and definitely tag me in your creations. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe me. Take care of yourself and keep crocheting. Bye.